Cedro Toro here with Avary Drone, and today we are going to unbox a T40 Pro Kit, which you can only get from Avary Drone. Let's do it. Now, the first thing you'll notice with the T40 Pro Kit is that you get 3 batteries. Other kits only give you 2 batteries. That's just not going to be enough for you to fly constantly. When you're out in the field, you're going to have 2 batteries charging while you've got 1 battery in the drone. That's the only way to keep the T40 up in the air the whole time. And there you have it. One beautiful T40 battery. It's got the vents. It's heavy. Now, to go along with your 3 batteries, you're going to get 2 cooling stations. Why 2 cooling stations? Well, hold on a second and I'll show you. One of those cooling stations is going to be assembled like this. The other one's going to be right here in the top of your box. You're going to have to put that one together yourself. All right, here you can see just right in the top. That's your cooling station right there, disassembled. You're gonna have to grab all those pieces and put them together. Don't forget to take these guys out right here. Okay, so there's a couple more things you're gonna get in your kit that we need to talk about. One is your charging station. This is a portable charging station, and you're going to need a couple of power cables to go in the back of that. Each one of these is a 110 or a 220, depending on what you're gonna pump into the back of that. This thing maxes out at 7,200 watts, and that's with both of those plugs plugged in. So they recommend if you're charging at home, only use one of the cables because you don't want to overload your circuits at home. And believe me, this thing draws a lot of amps, so it can definitely melt some stuff. I got another cable I wish I could show you that's just melted together because we only used one cable and it wasn't quite thick enough. So you're also going to get a charger for your remote control. So this is an external battery charger. It's just a USB-C, and that puppy will go right in the back of your remote control. Make sure your remote control stays charged. Now, here's where the fun part comes in. You've got 2 cooling stations. Why do you need 2 cooling stations? Well, because if you have this charger right here, you'll notice that the end of the charging port looks like this, which is great because it can plug directly into your battery like this. Now, one way to do that is you can simply take your battery and your cable, and you kind of just stick it under there and go like that and put it together. And that works okay, right? And then when you're done, you want to unplug it, grab your battery, and throw it into your drone. But if you want to keep your battery cool and save yourself just a little bit of time, this is what you can do with the cooling station. The cooling station takes a little plug right here, and you can just grab your battery, drop it in there. When you're ready to go, you grab your battery and you throw it in your drone, and you'll notice that's just a little bit faster than if I tried to plug it in by hand. But here's the problem. This cooling station has a nice little port right here. You can see that, and that's to keep the fans running. Well, the problem with the design is these plugs don't come with a port to go inside there and run the fans, which is really unfortunate, which is why you need extension cables. Now, what you'll notice about the extension cables is they have this awesome little port right here. You see that? Ready to go. So all you have to do with your cooling station then is take that, plug it in right there, locks it in place, and now you can take this side and you can plug this, whoops, right here. So this side's going to go into your charge port. This right here now is going to need a plug so that it can power through this into that fan right there. And with the Pro Kit, you're going to get a power cord just like this one. That power cord is going to allow you to plug this right here into this side of the fan. And then this will just go directly into your generator, and you're good to power those fans. There's also a USB port back here, which you can run it off of, but we prefer to plug it in just to get the maximum power. Now, once you've got that set up like that, it's really easy when you need to charge your batteries just to grab your battery, stick it in there, drop it in, and your battery's charging. Away you go. When you're ready to get it out, you just grab it like that, and away you go. So every time you want to charge your battery, it's drop and go. Is that worth it? Well, Ask anybody that swapped batteries, 8 to 10 times an hour throughout the day, whether it's easier to plug it in that way or try to fiddle with the cables every time. And I'll tell you what, these extension cables are a lifesaver. It is just so quick to get your batteries in and out and be on your way. So there you go. There's your T40 all detrashed, everything off to the recycle bin. And these little straps here, not the best system in the world, but you just unclip those. And once you do that, you can unfold your wings, take your bubble wrap off. The wings just slide right out and clamp in here. And you can pick it up by yourself too if you want. You can stand right here, rest it on your legs, and just give it a little lift like that. It's not too heavy. And now the final piece to bring it all together. One 10-gauge extension cord. Take that extension cord, plug it into your generator. This does not come with your Pro Kit unless you order it and ask for it specifically, because a lot of people have an extension cord or a generator or both. You can add those on your Pro Kit at any time online. Make sure you get a nice thick 10 gauge because this can handle the amps that's going to take to charge those batteries. So let's plug it all in. All right, there you have it. You have your generator coming into a 3-prong outlet. That's 3 prongs, 1 for your generator, 2 for your fans, or if you get a 4-prong outlet, you can go 2 into your generator, but you're gonna probably need another cord coming from your generator if you're gonna plug both of those backs of the generator, of the power station in. You've got both your cooling stations with your quick release batteries, so you can get the batteries in and out really quick. You've got your drone, your remote control charger. And there's also going to be an internal battery that goes into the remote control, which we'll show you in another video. But that's the setup right there. With these 2 batteries charging all the time, with the generator keeping them cool, that T40 is going to stay in the air all day long. You and your team are going to be able to make a lot of money by spraying a lot of acres.